What's up, Peen Pals? Jalapeno here, and we've got the first patch, Varlamore P3. Let's just jump right into it. By the way, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/jalapeno_OSRS. But yeah, let's go. All right, Varlamore, bug fixes and more, 30th of July, 2025. So at the top here, we've got two updates that were hotfixed after the game update. Let's see what are those. Fixed a bug where the Eye of Ayak special attack was incorrectly reducing magic defense below zero. Below zero, dude? What? That is fucking crazy. That shit must have been hitting so hard. I'm surprised I haven't seen any videos of that being absolutely nutty. Fixed an issue where player deaths occurred from damage taken after the boss had died. Thank fuck, bro. That pissed me off so much. Like, I never actually died from it, but the amount of times I would still take damage after the boss had died pissed me the fuck off. And then we've got this week in Varlamore, fixes, improvements, and a bit of polish for the Doom. All right, click here to show. Oh, I've already clicked that. All right, Delve boss changes. Demon Bane spells now benefit from reduced attack delay on demonic larvae, matching the behavior of other Demon Bane weapons. Okay, that's a really nice change. I really hated pulling out my Purging Staff or my Slayer Staff and just waiting like 3 ticks until I could attack the bugs. And then, you know, sometimes by the time the attack would go off, it was already too late. So the way I combated that was sometimes I would just kill the bugs that required mage before they got anywhere near the boss. That way, at least they're out of the way, you know? I don't get the extra damage blowing up on the boss, but at least they're done for sure. But now I can just kill them the same as I kill the ranged ones. I can just wait till they get really close. All right, fixed an issue where the click box for volatile earth nodes appeared before their spawn animation finished. That's really fucking weird. I imagine people would have been dying from accidentally clicking those. I don't think I ever had that issue, but that's definitely a big one regardless. Resolved an issue where clan broadcasts were triggered for any completion time between waves 1 through 8 rather than only for a player's personal best. Yeah, I have noticed quite a bit of spam, quite a bit of delve spam going up in clan chat, so that's probably a good change. Reduce the size of the beam charge up effect on the delve boss to help prevent misclicks. That's good. Yeah, apparently the beam actually counts as the delve boss's hitbox, which I think is really fucking weird. So it's good that they changed that for sure. We already read that one. Okay, we already read those last two at the start. All right, Varlamore changes. Updated the Antlers Guard's stats to reflect the correct values from the blog. -15 to all defenses instead of -25, and +5 prayer instead of +4. Okay, cool. You know, doesn't really affect me too much, but I am playing an Iron Man now, so I'm assuming I'll probably be going for that at some point. Avernic Treads variants that contain a primordial boot can now be used in clue steps and stored in stash units as a substitute for dragon boots. I don't think anyone will be fucking storing Avernic Treads in a stash unit anytime soon, but sure, I guess that helps the super rich guys. Increase the buy limit for fletch shields to 18,000 to match bows now that they can be used to decorate totems. Okay. Fixed a bug where a certain tropical tree was missing its trunk in the Talati rainforest. So that there was just like some leaves floating in the air. It didn't have the trunk. That's fucking weird, man. How did they miss that? The knife in Janice's house can no longer be picked up through the wall. That's crazy how you could pick a knife up through the wall. Bro, what is going on with this spaghetti code? Fixed an issue where players would see the Doom of Mokyotl pet in their POH menagerie without it actually being there. What the hell, man? What? I wish I had that. Would have flexed on people, man. All right, other changes. Restored a single pixel to the rigger prayer icon, bringing back the cheeky glint in its eye. Where did that pixel go in the first place, bro? What happened to the pixel? What's with all these pixels going missing? The chapel windows in the Civitas and Canopus styles now display as intended. Removing chapel windows will re-render your house again. Okay, I've got no idea what the unintentional display was, but I guess that might be good for some people. Fixed a visual bug with floating pillar shortcuts in the Revenant caves. No idea what that bug was. Fixed an issue where one food item appeared immediately on death to monsters in the Revenant caves. All tradable drops now appear after the intended delay. That's so weird. Why would one food drop appear before everything else? Fixed a dead pixel in the Giant Foundry's Crucible. Alrighty. Adjusted burn damage from the Arcan Blade on Deadman Worlds. The burn now hits faster and harder, but for a shorter duration. Prevent it from being used to block escapes. This also applies to all burn damage against players in Deadman. Okay, I guess that's a good change, right? You're trying to run away, but you've got this fucking minute-long burn on you. That's got to be trash. Fixed an issue where the Echo Venator bow ornamented did not consume charges or display correct visuals in PvP. It now behaves as expected. All right. Restored spectate mode and telescope functionality in the PvP arena. Players can now observe matches as intended. Cool. I wonder why that was missing in the first place. Fixed an issue in the Fremenic Slayer Cave where items dropped on certain tiles near the stairs were impossible to pick back up again. What the hell? Dude, imagine if you were just like dropping... Oh, wait, what? I hope no one lost anything valuable to that. Jesus. Fixed a mobile UI issue where chat filter icons would overlap boss health bars and other info panels when the chat was lapsed with always show chat filters enabled. All right, you just mobile things. Castle Wars barricades now render over players if they're in the same tile by default. Okay. So, oh wait, was it not showing the barricade? So you would only see your character, but you wouldn't see the barricade. Okay, I guess that's a good change. Demonic gorillas will now no longer display the wrong overhead when attacked by thralls. Wait. They were displaying the wrong overhead when attacked by thralls? How long has that been going on for, man? I wonder how many times I've been on the wrong gear style and I'm just like, man, why am I doing no damage right now? Holy shit. Master farmers in Civitas will no longer stand still indefinitely after being spoken to. Oh damn, that's got to be bad for pickpocketing, right? A new audience member has appeared near the stage in Ralika's Long Hall to cheer on the bards in memory of a member of Jagex's video team who recently passed away. Damn, that's sad to hear. It's good that they're you know, putting them in the game though to make them eternally related to Jagex. That's pretty nice. PvP rota, we've just got new worlds. So 560 UK PvP world, 319 US bounty hunter, 579 US high risk, 561 UK free to play PvP, 580 US LMS, 390 Oz for LMS has been deactivated with this rota, and 569 Oz for bounty hunter has been deactivated with this rota. The PvP arena is using Zerka loadouts in ranked duels and tournaments this week. Oh, I didn't even know that changed. I've got no idea what's going on in the PvP arena these days, dude. Ooh, we've still got quite a bit more to go here. Let's go. Okay, all right. Varlamore changes. It's been an absolute joy watching you all venture deeper into Varlamore, the Final Dawn. Whether you're sweating it out in Delve boss battles, chilling with the Ents in the scenic Auburn Valley, or dramatically sacrificing your hardcore status to a crab whose deadliest attack is emotional damage, the region has been buzzing with action and unforgettable moments. It really has. It really has. Everyone is loving this change. We've been closely tracking your feedback, making improvements, and squashing any bugs we spot. Delve boss changes. We already read through all of these, right? Yeah, we went through those already. The Delve to-do list. We haven't gotten to everything just yet, but your feedback has been loud and clear, and we're listening. While the list below highlights a few of the things we're looking to address, it's not exhaustive. We're aiming to make more impactful gameplay changes in the next update, and we'll share more details soon. For now, here's what we're planning. We're adding a raid-style reward chest to the lobby to hold any unclaimed loot, just like in the Coliseum. You'll need to hit the claim and leave button before anything shows up back at the lobby. That's interesting. Why? Oh, is that for like if you accidentally click take all instead of bank? I don't know. I don't feel like that's necessary. If anyone knows why that's necessary, please leave a comment. I'm really curious. For the level 8 orb special, permanent rocks won't drop on players inside the shield. Okay, that sounds like a big change. I haven't made it to level 8 yet, but it definitely, like, there's a lot going on, right? So that sounds like a good one. Elite clue scrolls are coming to the loot table. I'm surprised they weren't already there, to be honest. We're improving the Delve boss's click boxes to reduce accidental misclicks during the fight. Thank God. Thank God. The amount of times I've accidentally yellow clicked has been phenomenal. Or phenomenally bad, I should say. Will prevent cannon placements on all levels, not just the first. Wait, cannon placements? Were you able to take a cannon? Were you able to take a cannon into Delve? Hold the fucking phone. Are you... No shot, right? There's no way. Fixing the Eye of Ajax special attack, which currently creates a frustratingly large click box. Yeah, I saw a post about that on Twitter. It was absolutely insane. It's good that they're fixing that. Making the Eye of Ajax function as a one-hit weapon against magic grubs. Nice, that's good to see. Making the 1x1 center of shield orb clear acid as it paths. Ah, okay, that's cool. So the safety orb will now clear acid if the middle tile goes over acid. That's cool. Stopping special attack energy from regenerating between levels while players are looting or not in combat. Really? Is that really necessary, bro? If people want to wait around for their special attack to regenerate, I feel like they should be able to. Swapping triple grub spawns for a single large, slow-moving grub to keep things manageable at a higher level, at higher delve levels. All right, that sounds good. I haven't made it to high delve levels, but I'm happy with that. Varlamore tweaks and fixes. Alongside the boss changes, we've given the wider Varlamore region a bit of polish. And yes, we gave that poor trunkless tree some time to grow. Updated. Oh yeah, I already read that. I think I already went through all of these. Yes. All right, that's a wrap on this round of Varlamore's updates. Thank you for the reports, clips, and beautifully sarcastic Reddit threads that helped us track these down. We'll continue keeping a close eye on your adventures, so please keep the feedback coming. And if you're a hardcore, maybe don't get too casual with the crab. It only hits one, but apparently that's all it needs. All right, and then bank layout feedback. We need your thoughts. A few weeks ago, we showed you a concept for a bank interface update designed to tidy things up and make room for a convenient new feature. A single button to empty all your fish barrels, herb sacks, looting bags, and more with just one click. Oh my god, that sounds fucking amazing. Please, especially since I've just started my fucking hardcore Iron Man, that will go so hard. That design was missing one crucial element, group Iron Man storage support. Ah, okay, they overlooked that. So we went back to the drawing board, and today we're ready to show you a revised version of the plan. This new layout not only makes space for group Ironman and potion storage, but also gives us flexibility to add even more specialized storage options in the future. Here are two mock-ups showing what it might look like for a player with potion storage, group Ironman storage, and bank tabs enabled, one with the container closed and one with it expanded. Ah, okay, so there's like arrows down here now. Interesting. And then I guess this loot bag is just the empty all button. Okay, that looks nice. If you've unlocked both potion storage and group Ironman storage, your bank interface will now show a new expandable button. Clicking it will open a compact container with buttons for all your external storage types. This container will render over your bank tabs in Runelight, but you can collapse it anytime and it'll remember whether you left it open or closed next time you access your bank. You'll also be able to right-click the pop-up for direct access to any of your external storage. That means you can use Menu Entry Swapper to make one of them your left-click default if that's your preference. If you have only one of these storage options unlocked, you'll see the button for that one. If you have neither, your interface won't change at all. All right, cool. That's everything for now, but we really want to hear what you think. Do you like the direction we're heading in? And is there anything you'd like to see done differently? If feedback is generally positive, we're aiming to release this update by the end of summer. Let us know your thoughts on socials. Your feedback is key. Yeah, I don't see people having any issues with this, right? It seems like it's just a win-win situation. Merch. Guitar legend Cole Rowland and Jagex's own Mod Ash dropped an exciting music video last week for the RuneFest Medley Deluxe version. Ooh. Experience an electrifying take on 9 iconic OSRS tracks, such as Scape Main, Harmony, and Sea Shanty 2, reimagined by guitarist Cole Rowland and featuring Mod Ash himself on the violin. Watch the music video here. Alright, what channel is this on? Alright, that's on Cole Rowland's channel, if you want to go have a look, guys. Can't get enough of this banger, don't panic. It's also out on all major digital music platforms, and you can add it to your playlist using the links on this page. Hell yeah, let's go. Other changes. This is all really small shit, and I think I've already read through most, if not all of it. Yeah, I already read through all of that. Alright, the sailing stress test. We're delighted to announce that we'll be running a stress test for sailing next week. The aim of this test is to see how our game worlds perform with lots of players sailing at once. This will help our game engine team gather vital information about world stability, with the aim to proactively tackle any infrastructural challenges ahead of the sailing's launch. Basically, we're trying to make sure that you all don't overload the game's servers when sailing drops. Dude, that's going to be tough with all these WoW players coming in and the peak concurrence going over 200,000 a couple times, and sailing coming out soon. Oh my god, they're probably going to need to add even more servers. Next week, a single beta world will be accessible to players for 15 minutes at a time, 4 times over the course of one day. We'll confirm the exact date and time in next week's game updates news post. Sorry. Dude, 15 minutes, only 4 times. I don't think they're going to get the stress test that they want. We want as many players as possible to test our system to its absolute capacity, so please do hop on if you've got time. When the test begins, we'll announce it via an in-game broadcast. There are no sign-up or requirements. Anyone can help out. Although this test isn't focused on sailing content, it's still really important for the skill. We've already run a few internal stress tests, but now it's time to see how worlds fare in a live environment. Yeah, that's fair enough. During the stress test, you'll get to play a short minigame and hopefully meet some fellow sailors, including JMods. Once it's over, feel free to get back to your grind. Okay. You get to meet JMods and there's a unique minigame that you get to play. Maybe people will actually jump on it. Maybe. More specific details on date and time will be announced next week. We'll see you there. Cool. I've already gone through the PvP rota. All right. You can also discuss this update on the 2007 Scape subreddit, the Steam forums, or the community-led OSRS Discord in the #GameUpdate channel. For more info on the above content, check out the official Old School Wiki. All right. that's it for this update, boys. Looks like some pretty good changes. I'm happy with the changes they're making to the Delve boss and stuff. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know down in the comments below. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. But yeah, I'm Jalapeno. Peacing out. It's good to be streaming every day to my Peen Pal community. Catch me live on Twitch at jalapeno_OSRS. I'll see you there and see you next time for the next update. Peace.